And the biggest change here is that Oswald Cobblepot is now Oswalda Cobblepot. I know that this was a big change, and a lot of people were like thinking about this, especially because there was the other Penguin television series that came out around the same time, both of which show some big changes to the original lore and even just the naming conventions of the Penguin. So it was definitely interesting for me to see Penguin now portrayed as a woman because you know what, to me, this definitely worked because this version of the Penguin kept the same demeanor that I've been seeing of the Penguin in this particular year. Like this person who is fantasizing about the old school kind of mob mentality, singing a lot of these like I guess like 1920s and 1940s kinds of songs. So it totally makes sense that this Oswaldo Cobblepot is also singing to the crowd, entertaining the crowd while being this like ruthless person in the background looking to carve out her own stake in Gotham. So what did you think, Andrew? How did you feel about Oswalda Cobblepot?
I was mixed on it. Um, I have no problem. When I first heard the controversy, I thought it was very silly
Mm,
because these are comic book villains. They're reimagined in so many different ways. So I did not mind Penguin being a different gender than the Penguin we're used to. And I
mm,
didn't mind the setup of the episode. The Penguin has kids. She's the lounge singer for the Iceberg Lounge. I didn't mind any of that. But because she doesn't appear after this,
mm,
I was kind of like, to me, if you're going to do something, if you're going to make that big of a change, I mean, absolutely go for it. But I had hoped that she was going to be incorporated more and that it was going to inform her character a little bit more
mm,
because that's where I'm torn. It's like, I honestly don't mind it, but I also do wonder in this instance, when I saw where the end game was for her, which was set her up as an entertainer that has homicidal tendencies and rules the Iceberg Lounge. At this point, I wonder, why not use like somebody like Fish Mooney? Why not use
mm,
another? I know Batman villain roster isn't particularly that deep when it comes to female villains that people recognize outside of Poison Ivy, Catwoman, etc. But I do wonder why specifically they felt the need to turn Penguin, do a different gender for Penguin instead of trying to dig deeper into the roster or make an original female villain. So I did wonder that when we got to the end of it. So again, I don't mind it, but I would have liked to see more of it if they were going to make a change that was so sizable to people in the
mm.
fan base.